Let's get into Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. Now, it seems like this lawsuit between Justin and Blake has now poured over to everyone else who was involved in their respective teams and the movie. Justin is now suing his former publicist, Stephanie Jones, accusing her of leaking the private text messages that sparked a huge legal battle with Blake Lively. Remember those hand-selected text messages that made Justin look so bad? So Justin is currently suing Blake and Stephanie. Keep in mind that Blake actually went to go and sue one of Justin's team members, his crisis PR manager, Melissa Nathan, also along with a producer, Jamie Heath, and Wayfair co-founder, Steve. Shortly after that lawsuit was filed, Stephanie actually filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni for breach of contract for linking her dismissal to the alleged smear campaign against Blake. The publicist claimed that she fired her former employee, Jennifer Abel, last summer after learning she was stealing company documents in an attempt to start her own business. Now, when Jennifer returned her company phone to Stephanie claimed that she discovered text messages and emails related to Jennifer's work with Justin Baldoni, in which she apparently realized that Jennifer had been involved in a retaliation campaign against Blake. So was there a retaliation campaign or not? Blake claims that she has all these numbers and statistics and visuals to prove that there was one, yet Justin Baldoni says it was organic, that it was all Blake and her really bad interview moments.
But there's something she said that has now been resurfaced, and it is right on the nose as far as what the issues are in her battle with Justin Baldoni. Back in 2022, she was speaking at a Forbes Power Women Summit.
Yeah.
She definitely did. Talked about being hired as an actor, but wanting more, and how she secretly tries to take more power.
Show up on a set, I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say, but I also knew that that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative.
So now Justin and Jennifer are teaming up together to sue Stephanie Jones, accusing her of violating client confidentiality by sharing these private communications that later became central in Blake's lawsuit. Quote, "It's undeniable that Stephanie Jones initiated this catastrophic sequence of events by violating the most basic of privacy rights." Brian Friedman went off on Stephanie Jones, essentially blaming her for the entire lawsuit that we've been talking about so much. Brian said, "No stranger to stirring up crisis scenarios for departing clients, Stephanie Jones maliciously turned over communications from the phone she wrongfully took from her own partner to her cohort, Blake Lively's personal publicist, Leslie Sloan." Shout out to the fellow Sloans. Immediately after Stephanie was terminated for cause by which Wayfair due to her own wrongful behavior, because she was just a bad publicist. In recent weeks, both Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have filed motions to go and have this entire lawsuit dismissed, but I have a feeling it's not going to work in their favor. Let's get into Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow. So I never thought I would talk about this story before on my channel, but it went viral last week, and I didn't realize how close Timmy and Gwyneth have gotten. Gwyneth Paltrow did not hold back when discussing the intimate scenes with Timothée Chalamet in the upcoming movie Marty Supreme. Gwyneth, who's 52 years old, put it bluntly, "I was like, okay, great. I'm 109 years old and you're 14. Gwyneth and Timmy star in this new movie that's loosely based on the life of a table tennis champ named Marty. Interesting. Doesn't sound too thrilling, but it looks like these two are very intimate within the film. The internet was buzzing after paparazzi photos of the two actors kissing in character made the rounds in October. Let's go ahead and take a look at that clip. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, so they're really getting into it, huh? She looks like slightly uncomfortable. I don't know if that's her like acting. Now, I do think if the roles were reversed, like if it was a 50-year-old man and, you know, a popular Timothée, then maybe some people would be a little turned off by this. I mean, I do think Gwyneth Paltrow is a very interesting character. So seeing this pairing did catch me by surprise.
This one went, oh yeah, that is... Now, when this happens, did you get just messages, texts?
Yes, it's just like you're trying to have this scene and then, you know, it's a private moment and then there are paparazzi and then it was like all my mom group texts were like,
Oh my God!
They were on fire.
Now, I wonder how Kylie Jenner feels about her man kissing another woman, Gwyneth Paltrow, to say the least. Gwyneth, who became a defining figure of the Me Too movement in 2017, also said that she had been slow to embrace one of the changes in the industry that came out of that period, which is the rise of intimacy coordinators. She says, there's now something called an intimacy coordinator, which we all know very well from the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively lawsuit, which she claimed she did not know existed. When the coordinator was on set for Marty Supreme and asked Gwyneth if she'd be okay with a particular interaction, she recalled, I was like, girl, I'm from the era where you get naked, you get in bed, and the cameras are on. She said, we said, I think we're good. You can step a little back, Gwyneth said. I don't know how it is for kids who are starting out, but if someone's like, okay, and then he's going to put his hand here, I would feel as an artist stifled by that.
Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow, they are starring in the movie Marty Supreme together. The headline read, there's a lots of sex between Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow in this movie.
Marty Supreme went viral during production because there were paparazzi photos of Chalamet and Paltrow making out. According to Paltrow, the two co-stars will be getting even more hot and heavy in the movie. I mean, we have a lot of sex in this movie, Paltrow teased. There's a lot. A lot. She said a lot twice.
And maybe I can understand like where Gwyneth is coming from, because it's such a foreign concept for her to go and take advantage of a co-star. But there are plenty of your male counterparts who need that intimacy coordinator there. Now, Gwyneth did have some nice words for Timmy. When speaking about Timmy, she said, quote, he's such a thinking man's sex symbol. He's just very polite, properly raised. I was going to say kid, but he's a man who takes his work really seriously and is a fun partner. This comment reads, what's up with the young kids having scenes with older women? First it was Nicole Kidman, now him. Which, comment below if you guys want me to do a deep dive on Nicole Kidman. Another comment reads, what is Hollywood's obsession with these age gaps? It is interesting because I don't know, like, is the age a big part of the storyline? It seems a little bit unnecessary, but I might be watching. Actually, I don't know, because the concept of the movie sounds a little bit boring. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.